Hello, my name is Penny7 and welcome back to BattleFleet Gothic 2. Release is coming up fairly soon. Beta 2 is out, and so we're gonna have access to the very beginning of the campaigns. At least the Imperial one, and then also the Necron one may also tap into that. We'll see. But we're just gonna assume that warp shenanigans happened after the end of the last episode of the BattleFleet Gothic Armada 1 videos that I have, which isn't out yet. It's recorded, just need to be rendered. And then we immediately jump into this game because I don't have time to get back to the point where we're at with the BattleFleet Gothic 1 series, so we're just gonna cut it off there. Either way, we've already done the prologue, so let's see what the actual Imperial campaign has in store for us.
The Imperium of Man. A million worlds scattered across an uncaring galaxy. A million worlds forever under threat from the machinations of cursed traitors and perfidious Xenos. It is an empire consumed by war, by the very battle for survival itself. For there is no peace amongst the stars. The Space Marines, genetically modified warriors who know no fear, spearhead every counter-assault, taking the battle to the heart of the foe. From the smoke-wreathed horror of Adeptus Mechanicus Forge Worlds sail warships of fearsome potency, their weapons blessed by the Machine God, and their crews dedicated to the Omnissire's holy cause. The Scholar Progenium molds callow flesh into leaders, officers of the Imperial Navy, the greatest fleet ever to span the stars. These heroes dedicate their life to the Imperium's defense, confronting the ceaseless threat of chaos wherever it manifests. The war against the dark gods and their worshippers is the eternal battle for the soul of mankind, for the future of the galaxy itself. It is the forge upon which true heroes are struck and legends tempered. Admiral Spire is one such legend, savior of the Gothic sector, vanquisher of Warmaster Abaddon's 12th Black Crusade. For centuries he has been lost, trapped in the shifting tides of the Immaterium, while in pursuit of the hated foe. Such travails would drive an ordinary man to madness, or into the clutches of the very gods he once opposed. But Spire is no ordinary man, and his time is coming once more.
We're out. Praise the Emperor, but I can see the stars again. Receiving distress signals. The region's alive with them. According to the timestamps, Admiral, the year. It's 999 M41. We've been lost in the warp for over 800 years. And Cadia, the hymnals report that it's been destroyed, sir. There's a lot of confusion out there, sir. And Admiral, Cadia fell at Abaddon's hand.
Then we are returned not a moment too soon. Navigator, chart a course to the Cadian system. We may be an age too late to join the battle, but revenge is still within our grasp.
Warp engines online. Geller field holding.
This is Admiral Spire to all Imperial vessels. Rally at coordinates 154554. This isn't over.
Different voice for the Admiral, but then again that makes sense, he's been in the warp for 800 years. I suspect the Inquisition will have something to say to him when the Inquisition hears of this fact, because the Inquisition has things to say to everybody. Auto battle. This is different. I can already tell. In fact, there's auto battles. It's looking more like a total war game to me. From just the little tooltips I've read at the moment.
Such turbulence. Not since the Eye of Terror have I felt anything like it. Wait. This is not the Cadian system. Navigator, report.
The Immaterium writhes, Lord Admiral. It has flung us far off course.
I can see that, Domitian. Where are we?
Star sights indicate we've entered real space in the Cadian sector.
Confirmed.
Not too far, but not close enough. Still, we have been fortunate. Have our astropath send out a hymnal. All surviving vessels in the sector to rally at our position. Cadia needs our aid.
Warship signatures inbound, Lord Admiral. Chaos vessels.
Indeed. Then our retribution begins. We hold this position.
Alright then.
What is this I smell? Another so-called warrior come to chance his blade?
I am Lord Admiral Spire. I will be your death.
Not this day, lapdog. My lieutenants come to claim your skull. It shall adorn the War Master's throne.
We shall see. Ready main batteries.
Understood.
We've got a lunar class cruiser, which is actually a fairly good start. A pretty significant upstep in firepower compared to the Dauntless in the prologue. Although, no ranged abilities.
Engaging target.
Which is a shame. I mean, other than the torpedoes, but we just used some of them on this this guy here. Let's maneuver. Start to get that going. Just kind of track him. We should win this fight easily. We could board, but I'm going to save them since they're now a consumable.
Engaging engines.
Yeah, actually have the engines on. That helps.
Heading acknowledged.
Buttons are different looking, so to just have to get used to them, I guess.
Course engaged. Changing course.
Nice little shield impacts.
Coordinates acknowledged.
Good hits. One more salvo should do her in.
Setting course.
He's gone and gotten into the cloud there. There he is.
Cruising speed set.
No damage to the hull.
Lord Admiral, the Sons of Mars stand ready for your orders.
Excellent. Their firepower will be a great asset.
Well
We have
met,
a light cruiser
Fabricator.
Endeavor.
How many ships do you bring me?
All that could be found, Lord Admiral. I regret that we bring enemies on our heels.
Duty breeds enemies, Fabricator. Join your fire to ours. We'll see them ended.
So we got an Adeptus Mechanica ship here, which looks to be a light cruiser with a bombardment cannon on the top. Is that bombardment cannon? No, that's a macro turret. Along with macro battery weapons. Let's bring the escort around to begin the
Utter the
engagement.
canticles of battle. Thruster routines active.
Portrait proficiency, brutal strike, independence, plasma reactor.
Calculating vectors.
Understood.
There we go. Got the lunar now
Revere the
engaging.
Omnisire.
Got the spur. Brutal strike. dedicated, average, and yeah, lance, macro, and torpedoes. Righteous Protector and Imperialis Draconis.
For the Emperor!
Set you to 6. Set you to 6 as well. Oh, you actually have a scanner. Alright. That's interesting. Makes escort ships actually feasible. Because they weren't actually really that feasible in the first game. At least not in my experience. We're better to bring bigger guns. That scans enemies. Oh, so what are your weapons? Devil Light macro bursts. Alright. Well, I guess you realize it is a scan. We'll use a boarding action here, I guess. It's already a critical hit. Also close to 3. Not quite. No good rolls there. Come on, we need some better rolls with these shots, guys. Get these guys dead. You know what?
Underway.
Ramming speed.
Course engaged.
Since they're just sitting still.
Losing speed set.
Got rid of one. Missed the other with the ram, though.
Weapons calibrated.
I bet they are, considering you're Adeptus Mechanicus. You probably calibrate everything down to the 9s. Although I like the shape of the Adeptus Mechanicus ships a little bit better than the Imperial ships. Although you can't doubt the flying space cathedrals do look nice. The Mechanicus ships also have an air of niceness about them. Oh, so you're about to collide with the flagship. Don't collide with the flagship. Hurry up. Come on, guys. That escort ship's getting some really good armor rolls at this rate.
Reaching nominal speed.
Like, really, really good. There it goes.
That's the last of them, my lord.
Negative. They were but the tip of the spear. I calculate that the others will soon arrive.
It matters not. I led a fleet through the bleakness of the Gothic War. By comparison, this is nothing. A pity that war cost us our greatest heroes. But I wouldn't give to have Captain Abradol at my side.
All decks report ready.
Good. We shall forge new heroes this day. Let us hope they suffice.
There's the fleet.
Engaging engines.
Seems they've come in strength, Lord Admiral.
All ships. The Emperor protects. Engage at will.
Survival probabilities are unfavorable. Recommend we withdraw.
All ships, hold position. Doubt forms the path to damnation.
There is no doubt while strength abides.
Beneficent Emperor? Is that what I think it is?
The Sons of Dawn heed your call, Lord Admiral.
Not like
It's good
cruiser.
to see vessels of the Adeptus Astartes, Captain. Faith is well enough, but hope and faith bring victory sooner.
The war never ends, Lord Admiral. We shall fight it together.
Let's get this light cruiser
At
into the
your
fight
command.
then. And more things to not
Engaging.
lose. focus our fire onto the escort ships real quick, just while the light cruiser returns. He went invisible so the strike didn't go through.
Thruster routines active.
Send the escort in order to go scout that that one for us.
Hold course.
While that light cruiser comes.
Calculating vectors. Utter the canticles of battle.
Indeed. Let's bring the 2 cruisers over here around to engage the cruiser. What is it? It's a Hellbringer Mark II, so it's a lance ship. Mark I's the carrier. If I'm not mistaken, the Daedalus Astari's ships feel faster than they were. They feel faster to me. Oh, temporary damage to the torpedo systems. 2 turrets have been lost. Decks are lightly damaged.
Targeting enemy vessel.
Thunderhawk Annihilator Squadron. Get that going at least. Oh yeah, and you have torpedoes as well. Although only 2. And they're a spread, they're a straight line. You don't. You can boarding action. Lightning strike. Small fire on the escort ship and has actually lost a crewman state. That's less than good. We'll rally. Get some reinforcements on you. There's the bombardment cannon. Lateral troops being lost. Let's get a Thunderhawk. Lightning strike. Some good hits, but not too much. Up the Omnisaya. Oh, it doesn't repair anymore. It used to repair. That's a bit of a shame. That is still. Let's do that. Just get the light critical back.
Acknowledged. Heading acknowledged.
Torpedoes away, some of them will hit.
Engaging.
Good hits. Very good hits. Let's get a Thunderhawk squadron going. Get them in our boarding action in. Deck damaged. Engines damaged. They took the critical hit. 4 troops reinforced. 4 troops lost. Boarding action. A critical boarding action. Good job there, Space Marines. We shall steal their metal boxes. Something collided. Oh, it's the escort ships colliding with the Space Marine.
Reaching nominal speed.
Last traitor vessel destroyed, Lord Admiral. No further signatures.
And allied ships?
Nothing more. Others may be inbound.
We can wait no longer.
Let stragglers seek our trail amongst the dead. We have a fleet. I must confer with Lord High Admiral Drang as how best to employ it. We will have vengeance for Cadia.
Interesting spinny camera at the end.
The challenge before us is bleak, but we shall prevail if the Emperor wills it. The despoiler will be driven back, but we need support. We must secure planetary systems within the battle zone. These will provide us the necessary means to strengthen our fleets.
Yeah, this... Alright, this is a lot more like a Total War game. Belisar, Hive World. Alright, currently located in the Cadian sector. Alright, threat level. Urgency gauge. Okay, and urgency states. One, two, three, four. Alright, so we have to keep the urgency from rising up. Battle plan 0. Global income. 1 active fleets. Alright, so... so the Belisar point of interests. Evolution level. Alright. So, and 10% repair rate per turn. Admiral Spire's fleet.
Demios Binary has much to offer our future operations, but it is occupied by Chaos forces. We shall sweep them aside and restore the Emperor's rule to this stolen world.
Alright. This is interesting. System annexation. Alright.
There will be many risks in the days to come. I need not take one here. Deploying a second fleet to Demios Binary will ease our victory.
That's the light cruiser, and this one, Castilian robots, lightning strike, troop damage, flies depletes battleships, and Marsbound reactor fields, Nova cannon. Yeah, we're gonna stick a Nova cannon on this light cruiser. Don't worry about it, guys.
We outnumber the foe. Victory is all but certain, but caution must serve as well as haste. Recklessness is a terrible master.
Indeed. Demios Binary. Alright, engage in battle. Hard defense. Alright, this is the Forge World. Alright, that's good. Mechanicus Enclave. Adeptus Strategic Position. Shipyard. Alright, this is definitely new and interesting. Leadership. Reinforcements. Deployment order. Faction leader. Launch battle, I guess. This is definitely new.
10,000 years have passed since the galaxy burned in the fires of the Horus heresy. 10 millennia since the greatest of the Emperor's Primarchs fell into the grasp of eternal damnation and tore the galaxy asunder. Horus Lupercal may be dead, his body ashes, and his memory the stuff of a cursed legend. But the wounds he wrought yet gape in the hide of an embattled Imperium. For the battle against chaos knows no end. Many of Horus' servants survived the civil wars, and they have not forgotten their defeat. When the War Master fell, they retreated to the Eye of Terror and waged battle anew. Greatest of these was Abaddon the Despoiler, Horus' greatest living heir. Abaddon took the title of War Master for his own, and embarked upon a long and bloody campaign to succeed where his fallen master had failed. 12 Black Crusades he launched against the Imperium of Man. 12 world-shattering campaigns to forever alter the balance of power. Now, as the millennium draws to a close, a vast armada of traitors slips its moorings as Abaddon launches his 13th and perhaps final strike. As the tide of chaos breaks against the Cadian Gate, the Imperium holds its breath. Faith alone cannot hold back these bleak waters. Only valor will serve.
Alright. New leaders are available every 10 turns, so I guess you need a leader to command a fleet, obviously. This is definitely different. Different in a good way or not, yet to be seen. Have the light ship out in the front. Control 1. He's over there.
Changing course!
Oh yeah, there's
Your orders?
these points.
Understood!
Actually, no.
Course engaged!
Stay together.
We wait your command.
Cruisers. Plasma bomb, stasis bomb, Arco warp jump. Oh, any ally scanning range.
Aye, Admiral.
Did he have to be connected though? That's what I'm curious about. That makes these escort
We
ships,
wait
which
your
are a lot
command.
faster, even more interesting. They're at speed 200. This
Aye,
thing's only
Admiral.
speed 160. Let's see with this. You know, that makes...
Ship ready!
So for everything I've seen, makes escort ships more interesting and more likely to be picked. Because now they're just not another point slot. They're actually of value.
We wait your command.
This is definitely different than the first game.
Coordinates
That
acknowledged.
is for certain. Now we got the probe. We should be launching the probe. Should have launched that long ago. These points, though, I'm not certain if I like these points.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Yeah, what makes this strategic, though? I'm really not certain that I like these points.
Enemy sighted.
There it is. Light Cruiser Mark II.
Aye, Admiral.
Target locked in!
Go over 3,000. Actually, micro warp jump. Oh yeah, you can. That could be useful.
Receiving your order.
Try and box them with torpedoes.
We serve. Reporting successful boarding
Oh, this
action.
is a Nurgle ship. This is a Nurgle ship. Alright. So don't get too close to him.
We are ready to serve.
Fire aboard.
Skitari assault successful.
Deck destroyed. That's good.
Your orders?
Let's bring her about. And torpedoes away. Good hits across the board.
The Emperor.
We serve.
You go over here, just to cancel that out. Well, the cruisers are...
appeased.
At least the light cruisers going to slug it out with the light cruiser. I don't suspect these two this cruiser and a light cruiser will have too much trouble against this this one. Blackguard's death. In fact, he's lost half his weapon systems. Mutiny. Victory. Not too bad. And that will be a Forge World reclaimed, which will be good. Renown earned, 65. Alright, research new renown ranks, increase command capacity, leadership, and great access to new ships, yep. Ship experience. Just progress levels, morale, yep, all bonuses, warp reduction. His fleet's moving point, yep. All good things, I guess. Not up to a new level yet, but there. Getting higher. Although the crew is down a little bit. The sword's a little bit damaged.
The first victory is ours. Others will follow should we remain true to our duty. Battles leave scars. I must be mindful of my vessel's condition. The reclamation of Demios Binary has taken our enemy by surprise. The Claustum system is exposed. We shall push our advantage. If the fleet is to grow, we must have access to production facilities. If Claustum falls to our forces, we shall have them.
Alright, let me just read the pop-ups. Damage and casualties. Destroyed ships and lost are good. Damaged ones are repaired and have some of their lost ships replaced that can be returned. Yep. Repairing ship replacement. 10% of hull points, 3% of critical damage, and 3 lost troops are replaced. Fast repair, spend resources. Yep. Resources and construction points. Yep. Oh, I know this is the urgency bar. What's this bar then? I guess that's renown level, and then ticks towards getting things. Alright, and then I guess take control. Although I really don't like this, because it's a lot of fleets. Shipyards provide construction points necessary to build ships. Construction point supply. Shipyards after they reach their maximum value. Yep. Take control. Construction points. Yep. And turn. Created defense turrets.
Our shipyards are ready to provide us some reinforcements. Time to see what the Adeptus Mechanicus have to offer our crusade.
Alright. Admiral Spire's fleet. Add new ship. Don't crash.
Demios Binary Shipyard isn't capable of full production just yet. We'll use Clauston for now, and wait until Demios is capable of crafting larger vessels.
Alright. Yeah, they can't build anything newer yet. Oh yeah. Exorcist. Alright.
Clauston shipyards are small, but can provide us with recon ships. These will be valuable assets for our operations. Big guns are nothing if not deployed with grand purpose.
That's true. And a firestorm. Which just have the scanner. Lance. A front and double barrel light macro turret. Yep.
All is prepared. It is time to welcome a new vessel to the Emperor's service.
Alright. Cover network. Alright. Require resources, escort ships, shipyard construction. Confirm.
The reconquest of the Cadian sector can now proceed. However, we cannot leave our holdings without defenses. We should at least deploy an orbital minefield.
Give me a binary. Minefields.
We have only just begun. War is replete with opportunity. As ground is seized, new objectives will arise. Let us proceed. We are the Emperor's fist. Let his foes tremble at our coming.
Alright, defensive devices, yeah, space stations, good. Just end the turn here. I'm gonna go for a little bit more.
The systems we have reclaimed are developing well.
Alright.
Prosperous systems can only be a good thing for our cause. We will protect them.
Missions panel shows your current objectives. 0 pending missions. Fleets panel. Points of interest are to protect your holdings to get the best of them. Evolution costs. Alright, well, let's get that.
Receiving communication from the Vox relay. It is Lord High Admiral Drang.
So the old man's still alive. I told you he was too tough to kill.
Admiral Spire, I trust you stand ready for orders.
Always.
Good. Strategically and symbolically, the Cadian sector is vital to our efforts. You will reclaim it, Admiral. The Emperor protects.
Understood. The Emperor protects.
Counteroffensive. Must regain control over systems in the Cadian sector that are currently held by Chaos forces. Cadia, Volgatrog, Firmus, and Keterel. Asteroid field. What does this give us? If we do this, we'll probably actually get well, that increases our shipyard. Yeah, let's get that. Battlestar is still upgrading. Unsustainable. Mining worlds. Minor shipyard. Kalathos is an agri world. Alright, that is a penal world. That's a listening post. You receive negative enemy faction battle points every negative turns. I feel there's a null in there that needs to be looked at. I feel. Acadia, though, is the gold mine. Acadia is a true gold mine. Although Acadia is destroyed. Lose Acadia system. Because this is outposts, fortress worlds, strategic positions, shipyard, Skull Pejorum, fortress world, symbols, minor shipyard, fortress world, Promethean extractor, deaf world. It's a lot of things there. But I'm going to call the episode here. It's definitely changed to something more akin to Total War. Yeah, so rank 2 for light cruisers, rank 3 for Adeptus, rank 4 for them. Advanced. This is new as well. Definitely new. Either way. Yeah, we're gonna end here. So I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all next time.